Today is Thursday. And this is a throwback.
Today is Thursday, and this is a throwback is an obnoxiously long hashtag and a nostalgic rich talk show presented by the Peridot. Today in history. On March 26, 1812, in opposition to the redrawing of districts to favor incumbents in an upcoming election, the Boston Gazette published a satiric cartoon that graphically transformed the districts into a fabulous animal, the gerrymander. The term gerrymander thus entered the American lexicon. On March 26, 1827, German composer Ludwig van Beethoven died of cirrhosis of the liver at the age of 56. Birthday, it's your birthday. On March 26, 1911, American dramatist Tennessee Williams, whose plays reveal a world of human frustration in which sex and violence underlie an atmosphere of romantic gentility, was born in Columbus, Mississippi. On March 26, 1930, Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to become a U.S. Supreme Court justice, was born in El Paso, Texas. On March 26, 1940, American politician Nancy Pelosi was born. On March 26, 1944, American pop singer and actress Diana Ross, who achieved international stardom first as leader of the vocal group The Supremes and later as a solo artist, was born. On March 26, 1979, the historic peace treaty between Israel and Egypt, agreed to by Menachem Begin and Anwar Sadat, and based on the Camp David Accords mediated by U.S. President Jimmy Carter in September 1978, was signed on this day. On March 26, 1992, heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson was sentenced to 6 years in prison following a rape conviction in Indianapolis, Indiana. On March 26, 1997, police discovered the bodies of 39 members of Heaven's Gate, an American religious group cult that believed in unidentified flying objects. They had committed suicide in the belief that a spaceship was arriving to take them to a better place. On March 26, 2000, Russian intelligence officer and politician Vladimir Putin was elected president of Russia. Today's Throwback VHS is dedicated to the number one movie in America on March 26, 1990, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, an American superhero comedy film based on the comic book characters created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. It is the first film in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, directed by Steve Barron and written by Todd Langen and Bobby Herbeck. The film follows the Turtles on a quest to save their master, Splinter, with their new allies April O'Neil and Casey Jones from the Shredder and his Foot Clan. The cost of admission to the cinema in 1990 was $4.22.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Today's throwback is dedicated to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or TMNT, is an American media franchise created by comic book artists Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. It follows Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, four anthropomorphic turtle brothers trained in ninjutsu who fight evil in New York City. The franchise encompasses printed media, television series, feature films, video games, and merchandise. The franchise began as a comic book, which Eastman and Laird conceived as a parody of elements popular in superhero comics at the time. The first issue was published in 1984 by Eastman and Laird's company, Mirage Studios, and was a surprise success. In 1987, Eastman and Laird licensed the characters to Playmates Toys, which developed a line of Turtles action figures. About $1.1 billion worth of Turtles were sold between 1988 and 1992, making them the third best-selling toy figures ever at the time. The action figures were promoted with an animated series, which premiered in 1987 and ran for almost a decade. It was succeeded by several other television series. The first Turtles video game was released in 1989, the first of several developed by Japanese company Konami. The first Turtles film, released in 1990, became the highest grossing independent film up to that point. Eastman sold his share of the Turtles franchise to Laird in 2000. In 2009, Laird sold it to Viacom, now Paramount Skydance Corporation. The franchise has continued with a new comic book series, television series, films, and video games. You know what time it is? Yeah! It's time for the number one song of the day. It's the number one song of the day. On March 26, 1992, Vanessa Williams tops the Billboard Hot 100 with Save the Best for Last. Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. Just when I thought our time had passed, you go and save the best for last. Well, that concludes today's show. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Peridot Network on YouTube. Listen to the Peridot's playlist on Spotify, and follow the Peridot Net on Instagram, TikTok, and the website formerly known as Twitter.
Today is Thursday. And this is a throwback.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! 11, God is good, the source provides.